like such a beautiful thing for a community to do together.
It is.
It's hard for me to imagine why there would be any resistance to it.
Well, the adage of there's always somebody is
I
true.
guess so.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Wherever you're at here in San Diego, across the country, we do get some international viewers as well. Thanks for tuning in. It's Saturday morning, yoga flow. I'm here with my good friend Jama. Jama, let me see. Did you start coming to my core power first? Because you come to some of the classes at core power or
Yes.
oceanfront yoga.
Core power, and then I heard about you here, so
Okay.
headed down to the water.
Cool. So how long ago did you say?
10 years.
10 years. 10 years. She's been probably took my first class 10 years ago in the studio. She immigrated, or she came out to the ocean as well. So thank you for being our yoga model today, everybody. And again, thank you for showing up to your mat. We're gonna get started. Let's get started laying down on our backs here today. It's a nice, cool, muggy but somewhat cool morning. Let's get started right nice and slow. So as you lay down on your back with your toes towards the top of your mat, if you're here in San Diego, towards the ocean here, you can come to your very familiar Shavasana position with your toes falling open and your palms face up. That's really comfortable, I know. But if you're like me and you kind of sleep on your sides and you tend to get tight hips, if you'd like to come to Supta Baddha Konasana with the soles of your feet together and your knees open nice and wide, that's a great option as well. So let's lay back for a moment, close our eyes, and if you didn't already know, what we're doing here today, this physical practice, is one small sliver of an ancient science of yoga. So just one small part of it. And this science of yoga is meant to create and maintain physical health, mental clarity, and an emotional sense of balance. In other words, to kind of make us happier, make it our lives easier. So take a second. Thank yourself for showing up. I know life can be hard. Yoga gives us the tools to deal with that. Let's begin together by exhaling everything out. Take a big inhale through your nose. And an exhale through your mouth. Once again, inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth, clear it out. We got one more. Inhale. And empty out. Exhale. There we go. We're going to breathe in through our nose, nice and deep here, just like you've been doing. But now we keep our lips sealed and we breathe out through our nose. And this is much different from the breath that we walk around our whole day, week, life with normally. Again, inhale through your nose. Can you breathe your body a little bit taller, like longer along your mat, and then wide at the top? You're getting big from the inside out. And lips stay sealed. Exhale through your nose, navel up and in. Gently guide and push your breath out. Now let's smooth it out and find a rhythmic pace. Inhale. Draw your breath in nice and deep. Soak up all the vitality that rides along with it. Lips stay sealed. Exhale through your nose, navel up and in. Gently push your breath out. So this is the first tool that we use in our yoga practice. It's the foundation of what we do here, which is a meditation. This is the first tool, our breathing. And obviously it's a tool that you can use, that we're going to use on our mat for an hour. But the idea is we do it here, we move through difficult situations, simulated stressful situations, postures that are uncomfortable, and our breath helps us move through that, right, with an inner quality of balance. So the idea is to not only use the breath here, but use in our everyday life. And moving through the simulated stressful situation, the postures, this is going to help lessen our stress response, and that's gonna seep into our lives as well. Okay, thank yourself for being here. Breathe really deep, and from here we're going to pull our knees into our chest. So pull your knees into your chest, and then lift your head and shoulders up. See if you can grab your opposite elbows over your shins. Tuck your chin to your chest. Bring your forehead towards your knees, and a little bit tougher to breathe here because we're kind of compacted, but do your best, no more, no less, to breathe deep. But also while you're here, notice what you feel. Where do you have the most sensation here? Is it along your back? Is it that compression in your throat? Just notice. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, everybody. Take an inhale. Great job. Exhale. Release your head and shoulders down. Release your feet to the ground about hips width apart. And then we're going to bridge pose, set to Bandhasana. Inhale, press into your feet. Lift your hips up nice and high. There we go. Couple breaths here. Where do you feel the most sensation here? And are you able to breathe really deep? And if not, adjust a little bit. Make that your priority. See if you can press your chest a little bit more back towards your chin. Maybe hike your hips up a little bit more. Squeeze your glutes here, everybody. We want to fire up and engage our glutes because that's going to help protect our lower back. Nice job, Jama. Take 1 more inhale. Lift it. Breathe it on in. Exhale. Release your hips to the ground. Pull your knees back into your chest. Drop your left arm open like a wing. And exhale. Guide your knees towards your right side body. See if you can keep your left shoulder grounded. And if you have to come back out of your twist a little bit in order to do that, please do that. Okay, and then where do you feel the sensation here? Where's that place of tightness that if you knew you softened, you could maybe just twist a little bit further? Visualize directing your breath right into that space. You've heard that your energy flows where your attention goes. Well, that's the truth in your body and in your life. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come on. Back through center. Pull both knees in. And then drop your right arm open. Look to your right and gently guide your knees towards your left. Your energy flows where your attention goes. You ever notice that, let's say if you get up in the morning and you grab your phone, you start opening up emails or social media, and you get set off right away, and everything tends to kind of follow that suit, right? Because you're kind of moving in that direction. I always say your morning is the rudder, what determines the direction of your day, but it puts your energy in motion, moving in a certain way. 1 more. Take an inhale here. Exhale it out. We'll inhale, come back through center. Gonna pull both knees in here, y'all. And now you're gonna rock up and down your mat, the length of your spine. Okay, we're gonna meet in a standing forward fold. So some of y'all can get enough momentum, you won't need your hands to get there. For some of y'all, you might need to grab your neighbor to help you out because 2 hands aren't enough. And however you gotta do it, we do it. Good. Now, we come up. That standing forward fold, feet are about hips width apart. Okay, bend your knees at least a little bit, if not a lot. You see how Jama's got, she's bending her knees a lot till her belly's on your thighs, knees on your chest. Try that, bend them that much. And then take your pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow, let your head drop down so that your biceps are framing your ears. If you wanted to start to straighten your legs from that nice, safe, and supportive place of the contact between belly and thighs, knees and chest, you can do that. But shake your head out a little bit. Torso, you can sway your torso a little bit back and forth. Notice here where the tightness, the tension, and resistance is. Where it's settled into your body. And where there is that tightness, we're going to create openness. Where there's blockage, we're going to create some freedom within the body. Take 1 more inhale here. Nice job. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Take an inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. And then exhale, plant your palms, step back to plank pose, your high push-up position. There you go, Jama. So wrists right underneath your shoulders here, feet about hips width apart, and we're not letting the hips sink down, are we? Right? Jamie's doing an awesome job of just keeping a really strong core here. What are, what's happening with the skin on your face, the skin around your eyes, your jaw? Is that clenching up because this is a little bit tough? Let's see if you can soften that. We're going to take another inhale, shift forward here, breathe it in, and then exhale, lower slowly. Take it all the way down. You could drop to your knees. Nice. And then untuck your toes and press the tops of your feet down into your mat. Slide your hands back a couple inches. Good. Elbows in. And then inhale, cobra pose. Little to no weight in your hands. So we're not just jamming those arms straight, right? Nice job, Jama. Exhale, release. Take her back down. Feet still pressing down. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Cobra pose. Now shoulders back. Broaden across your collarbones. Exhale, release. Take her back down. Give me one more, y'all. Inhale, Kobrasana, Bhujangasana. Think about having no wrinkles in the back of your neck. Exhale, take her back down. Nice work. Inhale, press up to hands and knees, your tabletop pose. Exhale, round your spine in the cat pose. Push your breath out. There you go. And then reverse it. Inhale, cow pose. Dip your stomach down, look up. This is spinal extension or a back bend. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest. This is spinal flexion. Give me 2 more, y'all. Inhale, spinal mobility. Exhale, round her down, spinal vitality. You may have heard your spine called your lifeline before. Inhale, look up, dip your stomach down, breathe in. This time, exhale, come back to a neutral spine. Take an inhale, curl your toes under, and then exhale, lift your hips to the sky, downward, face in, doggy. Breathe in. Woo! Take a little bit of movement here. All right, it's taken us about 12 minutes, but we finally got to our first downward facing dog. Pedal your feet out. Sway your hips out back and forth, side to side. If your spine is unhealthy, it'll wreak havoc on your life, everybody. So we're going to do that spinal flexion, extension, lateral flexion and extension. We're going to do some strengthening with the muscles along our spine and really opening, stretching all this out. Not only our spine, but our whole body, everybody. Every joint, muscle, tendon, tissue will be a little bit better than before when you walk off your mat. Okay, spread your fingertips wide. Little chin to chest. Remember, with your shoulders, you want to point your armpits towards the tip of your nose. So external rotation. There we go. Head dropping, chin to chest. And then a little bend in your knees here is also your friend, because that's going to allow you to press your hips higher and flatten your spine. That's what we're looking for. Okay, are you breathing? This deep breath in. And this slow breath out. That's kind of like our gas pedal. All right? Inhale. Let's do it. Bend your knees. Press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale. Walk or lightly hop your feet all the way between your hands so your heels and toes touch together. Good. Inhale. Find a halfway lift. Lengthen out your spine. Good. Shoulder blades squeeze. Elbows in. Awesome. Exhale. Fold. Navel in. Dive in deep, yo. Now lead with your chest and let's inhale, rise. Come, float your torso, reach your hands high. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Good. Take an extra breath here. Inhale, can you straighten your arms? Straighten them, yeah, and just feel that extra length from your ankle all the way to your wrist. Stay here. Exhale it out. Inhale, come on back through center. We just switch it up. Exhale, lean to your left, press your hips to the right. Now head back so your throat's open, and then biceps with your ears. Very good. Nice, Jamin. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come on back through center. Lean back, stretch up and away. Feel something good. Exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and exhale, lower halfway down, elbows straight back. Good. Inhales, upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet down, feed your heart through, skip it if you want, and exhale back to downward facing dog. It's okay. Downward facing dog. Jama took that first one off. It's all right, y'all. I take a lot of them off. Now breathe, everybody. Where do you feel it here in your downward facing dog? Your energy flows where your tension goes. And I have to really remember that and take that to heart with, most of y'all are very familiar with the legal challenges that we've been dealing with. Let's keep breathing, y'all. Okay? Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Float it up. Reach it high. Come up to standing. Grabbing that left wrist. Exhale, lean to your right. Woo! Make it feel good, y'all. Inhale, back up, reach up, switch it. Exhale, lean it left, pressing hips right. Make it feel amazing. Inhale, back through center. Lean back, stretch, feel something good. And then exhale, fold, take it all the way back down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, you gotta shift forward. Exhale, lower halfway down, strong core. Good, now inhale is that upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. And then exhale, we'll send the hips high, downward facing dog. You could always drop to your knees. You could drop all the way down and take cobra pose. Either way. So with what's happening, right, obviously I get reminded about it a lot with just talking with people and walking on dogs and you know, it comes up. I have to constantly remind myself of, you know, what I focus on, you're going to get more. When your energy flows, your attention goes. So I make it a point at nighttime, especially before bed and when I wake up in the morning, is to do a nice long meditation, giving thanks for this, because out of this, something better will come. Right? And I know that if I stay the path, if we all stay the path, if you're committed, there's a way. That's what I choose to focus on. Breathe, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, and look forward. Somebody was listening to their Tony Robbins this morning, huh, y'all? End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, your feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Now inhale, give me that halfway lift. Pull chest and spine long. Nice job, Jama. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise, come to standing. Reach it high. You got that left wrist, y'all. Exhale, lean towards your right. Ooh, hips to the left. Inhale, come on back up. Reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. We're doing phenomenal, everybody. Inhale, back through center. Stretch up and away, feel something good. And then exhale, we fold all the way down. You get it, right? You're just riding the wave of your breath. And it's slow. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower halfway. You could drop to your knees, y'all. Upward facing dog. Now feed your heart through your biceps. All right. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing doggy. Great job, everybody. Breathe well. What you focus on expands is another way of saying what we've been saying. You know, energy flows where attention goes. And that's part of the reason that I always have you thank yourself for showing up. Right? To have your brain moving in that half full, that cup is half full direction. One more breath here. You got one more flow on your own, everybody. We just done 3 together. Add, skip, whatever you want. You good? You good? Breathe in well, everybody. And these are all somewhat simple movements, right? Nothing too complicated. All movements that our body is meant to be able to do, meant to be able to take. But I bet you there's some of y'all watching this, wherever you are, and maybe haven't taken some of these movements in a while, and you're like, oh man, Well, good thing, y'all. It's like you're getting up in that attic, that garage you haven't been in a couple years, and sweeping out the cobwebs. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Woo. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your breath flow free. No matter what. If you're with me, from your downward facing dog, inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend your left knee now, scorpion tail that leg. And then go for it. Circle it out. You can donkey kick the leg out. I know some of y'all waiting to flip your dog. You can certainly do that as well. But breathe here. We're here for 5. 4. Awesome work, Jama. 3. 2. All right. Inhale, left leg back up high. Now straighten your leg. Flex your foot. Pull your toes back towards your shin. And inwardly rotate your left thigh. Now, walk your hands back towards your right foot. Just take your left leg parallel to the ground. Bend your right knee a little bit. You want to ease this hamstring and lower back pressure. Find a halfway lift, a one-legged halfway lift. And then from here with your strong core, if you'd like to, you can open up your arms and come to fly, airplane pose. Now, if you needed to keep your hands on the ground, to a block or to a water bottle, that's totally cool. But steady your visual gaze and breathe well. We're here for 5. Nice, y'all. 4. Breathing. 3. All right, y'all. 2. Take an inhale option to reach your hands forward here. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk your hands forward, right back to three-legged dog. Right back to where you started. Awesome work. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your left knee up into your chest, and step it through for low lunge. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. Let your hips sink low and come high in the ball of your right foot. Now, begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. There we go. We've done some forward folds already, but I bet you this is the most intense hamstring stretch you've had all day. And now, settle in with your legs straight enough to get a good amount of sensation. If you have a water bottle or blocks, you can use those. Inhale, look up, lengthen out, think halfway lift. Keep your front leg how it is, and then exhale, fold into the hamstring for a couple more breaths. So the leg is straight-ish, head dropping down. Ooh. How's that sensation now? Too much? Too little? Or just right? Can you make it just right? 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, everybody. Take an inhale. Nice work. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance if you need it. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Windmill all the way open. There we go. Warrior 2. We got a deep bend in our front left knee. Make sure we have a long stance here. I always point out we've got heel to arch alignment right down the center of our mat. Gaze over your left fingertips. Now we're breathing, right? This is a simple shape and posture, nothing complicated, but you want to try to be active enough to feel it everywhere. So inhale, breathe your body taller and then wider, and stretch your arms. Pull your hands away from each other. There you go. And then exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. Even though it's simple, you can find a way to challenge yourself. 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. I'm glad we got this umbrella now.
Yes, I am.
Inhale. Exhale it out. All right. Extended side angle pose. We will inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Good. Form the thigh is awesome. Right? If you want to have your hand on the inside, outside, again, a blocker, water bottle will work as well. But right here, we're lifted off our thighs, so there's a little bit of space in between her rib cage and thigh. We're not just collapsed down here. Heart is facing the right side of the room, or in our case, La Jolla. See if you can roll your right shoulder back a little bit more. Take your right hand, reach it overhead, bicep by ear, and you want to get a whole lot cooking through this right side body. Good. 5, option for left hand up parallel, just an option. 4, certainly one I would not be taking myself either. 3, awesome, y'all. 2, now stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Your right hand's going to slide down the back of your right leg. Now, without any pressure on your back knee that's sliding down the leg, take a look at your front left knee. Can you re-bend your knee? And can you make sure that knee is pointing straight forward? Now, give me 2 deep breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Breathing in life, breathing in health, breathing in well-being. One more breath. Inhale, reach it on up here. Exhale, windmill down. Step your left foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. We call this Chaturanga Dandasana. And you can skip it. Inhale's upward facing, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Go ahead, bend to that knee, stack of that hip, y'all. Circling, donkey kicking, or flipping up dog. Go for it. Breathe well. 5. 4. Jamie, you're doing amazing here. I'm told, my models always tell me that they're a lot more sore after being a model than doing the regular class. 3. See, I didn't lead the conversation with that. Notice that. 2. Inhale, take your right leg back up high to the sky. Straighten your leg. Flex your foot. Inward rotation. Hips are... Now from here, take that stroll. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Take your right leg parallel to the ground. Bend your left knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift, a strong core. You got those blocks there if you need it. And then from here, if you'd like, open up your arms to airplane wings. And come and fly, y'all. Woo! If you happen to fall, it's okay. As long as if you're practicing with other people, you at least take 1 to 2 down with you. Right? I looked at the park today. There were some people practicing yoga. There's probably a whole row of them going down right now, y'all. Great job. Keep breathing. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Option to reach your hands. Breathe it in. Exhale. Hands to the ground. Walk it forward. Back to 3-legged doggy. Inhale. Right leg high to the sky. Exhale. Sweep all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. There we go. Stack your knee first. Sink your hips. And then begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front right leg. There you go. Now settle in with your leg pretty straight. That doesn't mean completely straight to get sensation. Inhale, look up, lengthen out. And then fold into that hamstring just for a couple more breaths. If it's uncomfortable, good. If you're working your edge a little bit, good. This is what we're here for. This stuff has to be uncomfortable. It has to be challenging for you to get anything from it. When I talked about lessening our stress response, well, let's take an inhale here. We'll get back to that. Take an inhale. Exhale, come back into a low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Warrior 2. So let's say you walked up to your mat here today with a stress level of 3, 4, something like that. You're hanging on to some stuff from the week or maybe the morning's been a little bit stressful. During our practice, we take it up to about a 6 and a 7, and we remain calm through that, right? And then afterwards, that baseline drops down. So next time you show up, maybe we don't, the stress level we go isn't quite at a 6. We're used to it, right? It's at a 5, and this just lessens our stress response. Take another big inhale. Remember, you're breathing tall and wide here. Exhale, you're sinking down a little bit deeper. Take an inhale, reach, reach, reach. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Good. Heart facing left side of your mat, and not the ground 5 feet in front of you. So if you're trying to jam that hand to the ground, all of a sudden you think feel like your hips are sticking way back and your heart's facing the ground, come up away from the ground, roll your left shoulder back. Now breathe, take your left hand overhead, bicep by your ear. 5. Ooh, option for right hand parallel. 4. How much sensation can you get cooking here? 3, without compromising your breath. 2, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand slides on the back of our left leg. Keep your right knee stacked. Keep it pressing forward even though it's burning, isn't it, Jama? Last 2 breaths here, y'all. Utah, give it 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more. Reach it back up, breathe in. Woo! Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Shift forward and lower with control. Inhale is that upward facing. Just a sweet back bend, heart coming through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Whoa. Take a moment, y'all. Take a breath. Inhale. And if your heart's pumping, if that stress level, it's like, oh, this is kind of tough. If you're doubting your decision to come here, you're in the right place. Stay the path. This is important right now. Breathe well. Inhale, lift your left leg. I know Jane was second guessing herself. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, push your breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, sweep your left foot through to your hands, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, get a nice straightening in that front left leg, a nice hamstring stretch. Breathe in. Exhale, come back into your low lunge, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2, circle open, spread your wings. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Give me some length, y'all. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Big, beautiful breath in. Woo, we flowing now, y'all. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing, feeding your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Inhale, lift your right leg, y'all. Breathe your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach. Good. And exhale, sweep it through. It's a low lunge. Right? Inhale, straighten your front right leg to that hamstring stretch. Exhale, come back in, low lunge, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, second warrior. Circle open, wings are wide. Exhale, extend the side angle pose. Y'all talk about length, y'all. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe in really big. Reverse warrior. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, and move it on through. Well, good thing I'm here, y'all. I just didn't let Jama, practice by herself with a bunch of other folks here in San Diego. I'm just keeping her on track. Let's keep getting her done. Inhale, lift your left leg out of the sky. She's doing amazing, everybody. Exhale, knee to nose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, low lunge, you know the flow. Inhale, hamstring stretch, straighten your front left leg to that perfect degree. Exhale, come back in, that's a low lungerie, back foot flat. Inhale, second warrior, circle open. Exhale, extend, side angle pose. Ooh, talk about leg, y'all. Inhale, reversing warrior. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Woo, yeehaw, y'all. Right side on your own. You doing all right, Jama? I got the mister right here. You let me know.
I'm okay for now.
Hips to the sky, downward facing. Right side, everybody. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, hamstring stretch. Exhale, take it from here. Breathe, everybody. So like I was saying, if I just dwelled on the stress, the tension, things didn't go our way in court last Friday, which is, we're pressing forward. If I dwelled on that, and my day-to-day existence nowadays would be horrible. It would be horrible. So I choose to focus on being grateful for this situation, because out of it, something better, something bigger will come. All right? Thank yourself for being here. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Let's do this. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. But we're back to the flow. Exhale, knee to nose. We just want to make sure Jama's warm here. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, sweep through to your hands, low lunge. Inhale, another hamstring stretch. First or last one of these, I should say. Exhale, back to your low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Spin your back foot flat, circle open. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Fantastic. Inhale, reversing warrior. Now exhale, just windmill down to low lunge. Windmill to low lunge. Inhale, step your right foot forward next to your left. Find a halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. Exhale, slide your hands to heart center, and then rotate to your right. Hook right or left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. There you go. Now, squeeze your thighs a little bit more if that's possible. And then hips are sinking low. Inhale, think about your hips pulling back and your head reaching out. So you're working those 2 points away from each other. Exhale, navel in, use leverage. Navel in, protecting your spine. We're here for 5. Balancing transition in 4. Most of y'all have done this before. 3, start to look down. Start to shift your weight into your right foot too. Inhale, pick your left foot up. And then slowly, slowly, slowly step it all the way back. Rotating crescent pose. So you're still twisted. Now, if you lost your balance and you had to come out of that, or even if you got back to it and you're like, you know what, I need to readjust, to lengthen, to find some more stability, you can do that. So I'm going to have Jama slide this left foot back a little bit more if we can. Oh, there you go. And then if your thumbs are by your shoulder, I want you to lift your whole torso up off your thigh. There you go, y'all. Now we're going 3 more breaths. We're working here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more now, huh? Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. This is it, everybody. Take an inhale here. Woo, woo. Exhale, release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs, and parallel your feet. We'll face this. Cool, but I'm gonna have Jama flip around the other way. There we go. Feet are either parallel or toes in, heels out. We call this Prasarita Padottanasana. If you'd like to grab your ankles, your big toes, the outsides of your feet, go for it. Drop your head down. Shift your weight forward a little bit. And breathe. Breathe. The tree likes her. It's tossing figs at her. Inhale. Exhale. It matters we do this, everybody. It matters we do hard stuff again and again and again. Right? When you do that constantly, you become a more confident and overall more competent person. Right? It'd be hard to be either of those things if you never did anything hard, right? All right, from here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, left back, lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands back to the top of your mat. Step back to plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your left hand, and inhale, roll open to your right for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. Now, if you want to drop a knee or a forearm, or modify in any way, Jama here is stacking her feet one behind the other for a little bit more stability. Great. This tells me, when I see this, it tells me you're present, you're paying attention to what's happening, but that you're honoring what you're feeling. You're meeting yourself where you're at. Crescent shape your left side body. 5, maybe lift your right leg up. 4, right hand towards the ocean. 3, ooh-wee. 2, take an inhale. And then exhale, release to plank pose, high push-up position. Ground into your right hand, roll open to your left, side plank pose, Vashisthasana side plank. There we go. So engaging our outer obliques, right, to create that crescent shape on your right side body. Still breathing well. If you're feeling strong, we're here for 5, maybe left leg up. 4, maybe not so much. Breathe. 3. Oh, nice. 2, take an inhale, reach a little bit. Exhale, release, and move through your flow. I'll meet you right back in downward facing doggy, yo. Woo-wee!
Am I doing it again?
No.
Okay.
Oh, no, yeah, it's okay. Optional on that. Optional on all of them. Take a breath, everybody. At this point, you're like, man, 42 minutes in, not even done with the warm-up. I'm just kidding, y'all. We're just going to do this right side. It's not a real long flow. And then we're going to take her home. Right? So at this point where you're like, it just keeps coming. I don't know. I've given so much. Stay the path. Stay the path. It's never easy. Nothing of great value ever is. But it's worth it in the end. Inhale. Lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale. Knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach you high. Exhale, sweep your right foot through to your hands. Stack knee above ankle. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. Exhale, your back end, low lunge, back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Circle open, wings are wide. Exhale, extend, side angle pose. I'm talking about length, y'all. Stay low. Inhale, reversing warrior. Oh, nice. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Spin your back left heel up. Take an inhale, step your left foot forward next to your right. Find a halfway lift. And then exhale, fold down deep. Inhale, chair pose. Sink low, reach high, breathe big. This time, exhale, release to forward fold, Uttanasana, because I got to give you more than 2 chair poses in a class. Inhale, chair pose, once again, it'd be number 3 altogether. Sink low, reach high, breathe in. Exhale, release to forward fold. Last one. Inhale, chair pose, sink lower, reach higher, breathe in bigger. Stay here. Exhale, slide your hands to heart, rotate to your left. Hook right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your knees. Breathe, everybody. We are here for another 5. Now that balancing transition in 4, see how smooth you can make it. 3, without it like being attached to it ending up smooth. We're not worried about the outcome. We're the part of the process. 3, start to look down, shift your weight in your left foot 2. Inhale, slowly left heel picks up. And slower, so right foot picks up rather. Exhale, step it all the way back. Rotated crescent pose. Pavarita Anjaneyasana. And then can you adjust whether to become more stable or to intensify? And then hands to heart, lift our torso up off our thigh. There we go. James doing some work here, y'all. We're going 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more, everybody. Take an inhale. Rotation. Exhale. Amazing. Release to low lunge. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. We'll do this side different. Inhale. Halfway lift. Flat back and lengthen. Exhale. Open up your arms. Spread them wide. And then strong stomach. Flat spine. Inhale. Rise. Take it all the way up. And then turn your right toes towards the back of your mat for triangle pose. You might want to shorten your stance a little bit. Remember, this is about length here. You can lengthen a little bit, shorten it from like that process. Inhale, reach out, out, out. Keep all that length, and then just twist. Right hand down, left hand high. Trikonasana, your triangle pose. You're breathing well. What do you feel? Where's the sensation here? Breathe into that space. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Take it all the way back up. Turn your right toes in. Turn your left toes out. Inhale, reach, reach, reach it out. Keep it a length. Tick-tock of the arms. Trikonasana triangle pose. Your energy flows where your attention goes. So it would make sense that in your morning you're doing something like that, a heart-brain coherence meditation, or just sitting there and visualizing how you want your day to go. Same when you go to bed. Like, how many times have you watched something before bed and that's what you dream of? So what you see and focus on right before bed, that tend to be somewhat the programs that we're running through our sleep at night. So reinforce that good stuff, everybody. It's programming your supercomputer. One more. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale. Take her back up. Exhale. Step your right foot to your left at the top of your mat. Hands through heart center. We're going to go to tree pose, everybody. Now I'm going to have Jema face the camera. Yep. Shift your weight into your right leg. Take your left foot above or below your right knee. So that means your toes can be on the ground like a stand. Hands start at heart. And then take it where you want to go. If you want to extend your arms up, you go for it. But steady, soft visual gaze or drishti. Deep diaphragm breathing. Nice, y'all. Here for 5. 4. Very good. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Nice job, Jema. Exhale. Slide your hands to heart. Step your left foot down. And then just switch it up. Weight into your right foot. Or left foot, rather. Right foot above or below your knee. Hands start at heart. If you want to extend them, go for it. Five. 4. Good, y'all. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Amazing. Exhale. Slide your hands to heart. Step your right foot down. Top of your mat, everybody. Let's take her home, huh? Inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. Last time here, lean it back a little bit. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, left back and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower, take it all the way down. Now from here, if you would like to open up your arms like airplane wings, great. Zip up your legs and do that. If you want more challenge, you could reach your arms forward so that your biceps are by your ears. You interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Either way, exhale everything out. And then inhale, lift everything up. So lift everything up so that your hips might be the only thing touching the ground. And you feel the whole posterior chain engage. We've done a lot of stretching and creating flexibility in the posterior chain, but we want to strengthen these muscles. We've done a lot of that as well. Take another inhale, lift up, breathe it in, but now we're really focused on that. Exhale, release, take her down, left ear to your mat, gaze right. You can run your hands along your side body. Good, everybody. Chin forward once again. You can take what we just did and do that again, or bend your knees, grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. Left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale, lift everything up. There you go. And you don't have to lift up much, if at all, right, to feel what's happening in this one. 5, 4. Really nice, y'all. Last 3. 2. Inhale, lift up one more time. And exhale, release. Drop your opposite ear to the mat. If you want to bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs. Woo! That's right there for you. I want to thank my friend Urlaka. I don't think I pronounced that right. Sorry for donating this umbrella. Jama wants to thank her for it as well, because it would have been a hot one back here today, y'all. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Let's take her home, y'all, huh? Hips high, head dropping down low. Take an inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. And exhale, sweep through for low lunge, half pigeon pose. Take your right ankle across or towards your left ankle towards your right wrist, cross. Pull your heel in towards your body, protect your knee joint. If you got knee or ankle stuff, whatever, you need to take this on your back. There's a few people here in San Diego that are doing it like that, but that's supine figure 4. Take an inhale here, and if you're with me, exhale, walk your hands out, drop your head down, and breathe, y'all. Breathe. Thank yourself for being here. Right? This is something that we need in our life, whether it's to build some more core strength for something physically we got, whether it's to release tension, to help focus our mind. The postures are beneficial, but the practice in and of itself is bigger than the sum of its parts. It's bigger than just the physical. It's lessening that stress response. It's being able to get out of our stress response, our sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight mode. Our breath is a tool that can help us do that as well. This stuff matters. From here, walk your hands back out of this one. Plant your palms. Step it on back, downward facing doggy. Pedal your feet out, get some blood flow back into that leg. And then inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, sweep her through, half pigeon pose, right ankle across. Heel pulls in. Walk your hands out, drop your head down, breathe. Breathe. So, like I said, I hope you get value out of this. It's always my intention to give value. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're here in San Diego, whether you're somewhere across the country in the US or somewhere abroad. Thank you for tuning in. Please, before you go from the video, we got a couple minutes left. Before you go, we'll hit the like button. And even if you're not on your own phone, we're going to come back to this later and hit the like button. That really does me a huge service. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I thank you for honoring the donation-based system that allows me to continue to share this. That donation-based system allows me to continue to share this. It allows us to share this with so many people. So thank you for honoring that system. Thank you for your generosity there. I really do appreciate you. And I'm going to keep showing up for you. Inhale. Exhale. The Venmo, by the way, is at Namasteve Yoga. One more. Inhale. Exhale. If you haven't subscribed to the channel either, I don't know what you're waiting for. Walk your hands in, plant your palms. Step her back, downward facing dog. Take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, let's come all the way through to seated. There we go. Legs out in front, toes point straight up. Work the flesh out from your seat if you need. Seated forward fold. Inhale, reach your hands up high to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Fold all the way down. You can bend your knees a lot. You can let your back round and your head drop down. All good. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I mentioned earlier the heart-brain coherence meditation. I do when I wake up in the morning, 10 minutes long. That's on the channel. That I've been told has made a pretty sizable difference in a few people that have reached out to me. So check it out. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take her back up. Palms face up. Roll easily onto your back. Once you get there, you got happy baby pose. The happy baby. You said your son's at Denver? Should have got a text out from him. Send him the link so they can watch this live. And then a spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. Oh, yeah. Who's the youngest? Is that the one that used to know Madeline? I can't remember. Okay. Twist and hit both sides evenly. I think she might have got a full ride to Whiskey Law School after she graduated a year or two. Yeah. I was texting her saying, hey, I need you now, not in a couple of years. Take her back through center. Unwind, pull both knees in here. And then release and allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Let your toes fall open. Allow your palms to rest face up. You did something special for yourself, everybody. Lay back. Close your eyes. Take a big inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Clear it out. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Hold full. And release. Let your eyes close. Let your breath slip into its natural pace. Let your body soften for your Shavasana. Amazing, everybody. You did amazing. Please remember we're hitting that like button. Again, the Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga, and that those donations will allow me to continue to share the practice, to keep giving value. So thank you for your generosity. I appreciate you. The divine within me honors that within you. Thank you to my model Jema here. Namaste, everybody.